Take a moment and settle in to this space. There is nothing you need to fix or figure out. In this moment, you are safe, you're supported, and you're allowed to receive. So make yourself comfortable, either sitting or lying down. And as we begin, I want to remind you to like and subscribe to my page so that you can come back anytime you feel the need. And now, as your body softens, your mind begins to open to a new relationship with money, around wealth. One that is rooted in calm, trust, and stability. So take a deep breath in, keeping your eyes focused on a real or imagined spot overhead. As you keep your eyes up, take another deep breath in and breathe out, feeling that flicker that is going on in your eyes. And take another deep breath in, keeping your eyes up. And as you exhale, slowly close your eyes all the way down. And I want you to just let your eyes go wherever they want to go, and just drop your chin a fraction. And as I count you backwards, you're going to see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet, treading each step right now. As you're taking step 5, you can see your feet making contact with every step as you go deeper. You take in step 4, you can hear your feet making contact with every step as you go deeper. You take in step 3, going deeper with every heartbeat. You take in step 2, as each sound and noise and movement carries you deeper and further into sleep. And as you're taking step 1, you feel yourself going even deeper. And as you go deeper, you drift into an even deeper understanding. So just allow yourself to drift deeper. You see, when you came into this world, you arrived already knowing that everything you needed was available to you. Before you even took your first breath, your needs were met effortlessly. In the womb, nourishment was always there. Warmth was constant. Safety was uninterrupted. The temperature was always just right. And support was continuous. Everything arrived exactly when it was needed. There was no chasing, no earning, no proving. Provision simply existed. Now your body remembers this state. Your nervous system remembers what it feels like to be supported, to be held, to be provided for. And as you rest here now, you may begin to gently reconnect with that original knowing. that it is natural to be supported, that receiving is safe, that having your needs met is your birthright. And somewhere along the way, you learned a different story. You encountered beliefs, ideas you absorbed, patterns you picked up that suggested that money was difficult to attain, hard to achieve, and something that you had to struggle for. These beliefs were learned, conditioned, repeated. But here's the beautiful part with all of this. You see, your powerful, wondrous mind was able to create those beliefs. And because your mind created them, your mind also has the ability to transform them. And you're now opening yourself to a new, empowering set of beliefs. Beliefs about abundance, support, and unlimited potential. And it all begins right here. And as you return to this audio at any time, your mind naturally starts to take in these new ideas without force, without effort. For the next 21 days, your subconscious mind takes in these new beliefs. That what once felt unfamiliar begins to feel normal, natural, safe. And even if you miss a day, your mind simply continues where it left off, effortlessly. Your subconscious learns through repetition, and each time you listen, these beliefs settle a little deeper, reshaping the way you experience money, support, and abundance in your life. From this moment on, you begin to remember something important. Money is not something distant or unavailable. It is something that exists around you, ever moving, ever circulating, and ever responding. You see, money is natural, just like energy. And just as energy is everywhere, so exists money. So instead of saying, I attract money, start saying, I attract energy. Knowing money and energy has the same frequency. It comes to you and it is allowed to stay with you. As you begin to appreciate and bless the money you already have, your relationship with money softens. Gratitude expands what is present. And as you bless the money you have, your capacity to receive naturally grows. It feels so good to appreciate money. It feels safe to receive money. From this sense of appreciation comes a deep feeling of safety, of stability, of ease. And from safety comes happiness. And from happiness comes worthiness. And you begin to understand, not intellectually, but emotionally, that you are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of money. You are worthy of wealth. You are worthy of financial ease. And you are worthy of it in a way that feels aligned, supportive, and safe. Your nervous system learns that having more is safe, that holding money is safe, that receiving more does not change who you are. It simply supports you. It enhances who you are, and it allows you more possibilities. And as your mind begins to open up to larger possibilities, expansive possibilities, amounts that once felt unimaginable, now it feels possible. Now it feels natural, and it feels safe to hold. When you think about money with calm and appreciation, your mind creates a new pattern. And that pattern begins to shape your experience, the way you think, feel, and act around money, naturally influencing how money shows up in your life in this very moment. And as you shift within, your outer experience begins to reflect that shift. As this shifts, a deep sense of freedom begins to unfold. You're free to spend your time doing what you love, free to choose who you live, free to support and help people you care most about. And as you give from a place of fullness and gratitude, you naturally receive. And as you receive, your capacity to give expands even more. Giving and receiving becomes a natural, balanced flow. You feel good. You feel safe. You feel deeply aligned. And you trust yourself to follow what feels right for you. And you begin to understand something important. That each time you spend money, you're simply creating space for more. And you bless the space you create. You honor the flow of wealth moving through your life, moving into your bank account, expanding every corner of your life. And you're so skilled at handling money. You make thoughtful, supportive, aligned decisions. You know how to allow money to grow and multiply in ways that feels aligned. And every decision you make around money comes from a calm, centered state of mind. There is no rush, no fear, no pressure. And there is trust. Trust in yourself, trust in life, trust in the natural flow that supports you. And as you rest in that trust, money continues to support you with ease. And notice how it feels to check your finances naturally and neutrally, perhaps even with relief and joy, and utterly grateful for the bank account and the finances that you have in this very moment. Bills are paid with ease. Choices are made from clarity. Your body feels spacious, your breath steady, and your shoulders relaxed. This is what safety with money feels like. So let your body learn this feeling, the feeling of being supported, the feeling of knowing that there is enough, the feeling of trusting yourself with more. And each time you return to this recording, these things feel more and more familiar. And over the next 21 days, your mind continues to strengthen the renewed relationship with money, so calmly, so naturally, so effortlessly, empowered and ready to take action. And if you're listening with intention to drift into sleep, allow your breathing to slow even further. And with every breath out, your body feels heavier, softer, more at ease. Your subconscious continues to integrate these words as you rest deeply, knowing you're safe, supported, and allowed to receive. And instead, if you're choosing to return to your day, I will slowly begin to count you back into full awareness. So on the count of 5, you can gently begin to bring your awareness back into your body. On the count of 4, noticing the surface beneath you. On the count of 3, notice your breath as you take a deep breath in and exhale. And on the count of 2, you're noticing the sound and movements around you. And on the count of 1, when you are ready, gently open your eyes and come back to full awareness, feeling free, feeling empowered, feeling aligned. And let this carrying sense of safety and abundance stay with you as you go through the day or the night. And anytime you need to come back and revisit, I am here to bring you back into alignment and safety.